The Taos hum, a paranormal mystery of strange sounds in America. Have you ever stood in a quiet place, the world hushed around you, and heard a sound that shouldn't be there, a faint hum, like a whisper from nowhere? I remember visiting Taos, New Mexico, a small town nestled in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains where the desert air feels alive with secrets. As I walked its adobe-lined streets, I felt the pull of a mystery that has haunted this place for decades, the Taos hum. Since the early 1990s, some residents have reported a low-frequency drone, persistent and elusive, that science cannot fully explain. Is it a quirk of the environment, a trick of the mind, or something stranger, perhaps paranormal? This unexplained phenomenon, a true enigma of American mysteries, resonates like Jack the Ripper's unsolved murders in London history. Tonight, we'll wander the high desert of Taos, trace the story of this strange sound, and explore a mystery that hums at the edge of human understanding, a puzzle as enduring as the winds that sweep the southwest. Our story begins in the spring of 1991 in Taos, a town of artists, dreamers, and seekers known for its vibrant culture and ancient roots. Taos is a place of beauty with its Pueblo architecture, turquoise skies, and the hum of creativity that draws painters and poets. But beneath this charm, a peculiar complaint emerges. A handful of residents report hearing a faint, low-frequency hum, like a distant diesel engine or a refrigerator's drone. It's not loud, around 30 to 40 hertz, just above the threshold of human hearing, but it's relentless, disturbing sleep and fraying nerves. One resident, a retired teacher named Mary, writes to the Taos News, describing the sound as a vibration in my head day and night. Soon, others come forward, business owners, musicians, even visitors, estimating that 2% of Taos' 5,000 residents, roughly 100 people, hear the hum. The phenomenon, dubbed the Taos hum, becomes a local legend, a strange sound that echoes the historical mysteries of true crime, an unexplained phenomenon that grips American mysteries with its eerie persistence. Taos in the 1990s was a microcosm of New Mexico's mystique, a blend of Native American heritage, Spanish colonial history, and counterculture vibes. The Taos Pueblo, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, stood as a testament to centuries of resilience, while the town's art scene thrived, fueled by figures like Georgia O'Keeffe's legacy. Yet, Taos also had a reputation for the unusual UFO sightings, spiritual retreats, and tales of the paranormal. The hum fit this tapestry, a modern mystery in a place where the veil between worlds felt thin. Unlike mass phenomena, the Taos hum was selective, heard only by hum hearers, with no clear pattern. Men and women, young and old, locals and newcomers. It wasn't audible to all, even in the same room, and recordings failed to capture it, deepening its enigma. This strange sound, a whisper in the desert, became a true crime of the senses, a historical mystery akin to Jack the Ripper's shadow in London history, a paranormal puzzle that stirred unease. To humanize this tale, let's imagine Javier, a fictional pottery artist in Taos, whose story weaves through the hum's emergence. Javier, 34, runs a studio near the plaza, his hands shaping clay under the desert sun. In 1991, he begins hearing the hum, a faint buzz that disrupts his focus, keeping him awake at night. He mentions it to customers, finding others who hear it too: a nurse, a rancher, a tourist from Denver. Javier attends town meetings, his sketchbook filled with notes about the sound, and shares stories with his grandmother, a Taos Pueblo elder, who speaks of spirits in the mountains. As scientists investigate, Javier hopes for answers but grows fond of the mystery, seeing it as Taos' heartbeat. Years later, he crafts a ceramic piece inspired by the hum, displaying it at a gallery, a tribute to the town's enigma. Javier's story, though imagined, grounds the Taos hum in the lives of Taosinos, an unexplained phenomenon that touched a community much like Jack the Ripper's terror in true crime lore. The investigation into the Taos hum began in 1993, when frustrated residents, led by hum hearer Bob Saltzman, petitioned Congress for help. The University of New Mexico, funded by a $50,000 grant, assembled a team of acousticians, psychologists, and engineers, including Joe Mullins and Horace Poteet. They interviewed 50 hearers, set up sensitive microphones across Taos, and tested for electromagnetic interference. Their findings were baffling. No consistent sound matched the hum's frequency, and equipment detected nothing unusual. Some hearers reported the hum indoors but not outside, others the reverse, suggesting a subjective experience. The team ruled out obvious sources: traffic, power lines, military bases like Los Alamos, but found no smoking gun. The Taos hum, a true crime of acoustics, stumped experts like the unsolved murders of American history, a paranormal mystery that deepened with each dead end. What is the Taos hum? The first theory points to environmental or industrial sources. Taos lies near geological faults, and low-frequency vibrations from tectonic shifts or underground water could mimic a hum, per geophysicist David Hill. Nearby power plants, gas pipelines, or even secret military tests at Area 51, 600 miles away, were suspected, especially given the Cold War's lingering shadow. In 1996, a study by the Los Alamos National Laboratory found no anomalous signals, but hum hearers insisted the sound persisted. This theory, rooted in science, aligns with similar hums like the Bristol hum in England but fails to explain the Taos hum's selectivity, keeping it an unexplained phenomenon, a historical mystery like Jack the Ripper's elusive identity in London history. A second theory suggests a psychological or physiological cause. The hum could be tinnitus, a ringing in the ears, amplified by Taos' quiet environment, per audiologist James Kelly. Stress, common in the 1990s amid economic shifts, might heighten sensitivity to ambient sounds, creating a shared auditory hallucination. Yet, hearers passed hearing tests, and the hum's consistency described identically by strangers challenged this idea. In 2004, psychologist Tom Hill proposed hyperacusis, a heightened sensitivity to low frequencies, but no medical pattern emerged. This theory, grounded in neuroscience, offers a human explanation but leaves the hum's origin murky. A strange sound in American mysteries, akin to true crime's unsolved cases. A third theory ventures into the paranormal. Taos' spiritual reputation fuels speculation that the hum is a message from spirits, extraterrestrials, or interdimensional beings. Local lore ties it to Native American legends of sacred mountains humming with life. Some hearers, like Javier's grandmother, believe it's a warning from the earth linked to environmental changes. In 2015, a fringe group on X claimed the hum was an alien signal echoing the wow signal's intrigue. This theory, while speculative, resonates with Taos' mystical aura, a historical mystery that captivates like Jack the Ripper's debated motives in London history. The evidence is frustratingly intangible. Microphones in Taos captured ambient noise, wind, crickets, but no hum. In 1998, a German team led by acoustician Klaus Sommer used infrasound detectors, finding faint 32 Hz vibrations, but hearers said it wasn't their hum. Brain scans of hearers conducted in 2001 by neurologist Susan Swedo showed no abnormalities. Global hums in Auckland, Kokomo, Windsor suggest a shared phenomenon, but Taos hum remains unique, its selectivity defying logic. Like the Library of Alexandria's Lost Scrolls, the Taos hum's source is a void, an unexplained phenomenon that fuels debate in American mysteries. The Taos hum's legacy endures, a whisper in the desert's lore. It inspired documentaries like The Hum, books like The Sound of Silence by Lydia Gordon, and podcasts like Taos Mysteries. In 2024, X-Post speculated about 5G or climate shifts, reflecting the hum's grip on modern imaginations. The hum drew tourists to Taos, boosting its mystical brand, but also frustrated residents, some moving away. Like Jack the Ripper's myth in London history, the Taos hum exposed humanity's need for answers, a historical mystery that resonates in paranormal circles. Let's return to Javier, our artist, to anchor the mystery. Decades later, Javier, now gray-haired, tends his studio, the hum fainter but present. He recalls the 1990s, the town's debates, and his grandmother's tales. When new studies dismissed the hum, Javier smiles, saying it's Taos soul. He mentors young artists, sharing the hum's story, urging them to listen. Javier's love, though fictional, ties the Taos hum to human resilience, a strange sound that lingers like true crimes, unsolved murders, a paranormal enigma in American mysteries. What does the Taos hum teach us? It's more than an unexplained phenomenon. It's a mirror of wonder, doubt, and the human quest for meaning. Like Jack the Ripper's victims, it's a question we mourn, a puzzle we chase. The environmental theory speaks to science, the psychological to the mind, the paranormal to spirit. Each shapes our view of American mysteries, yet the hum eludes us, an unsolved case that challenges us to listen as we do with London history's mysteries, to honor the unknown. In 2025, as scientists probe the desert, we stand with Javier, hearing his hum. Will we name its source, or will Taos keep it secret? The answer matters less than the listening, for in it we honor our curiosity. The Taos hum, like the Somerton Man or Jack the Ripper, is a bridge to the unknown, uniting us with those who heard under the same stars. Its mystery is a flame we tend, ensuring its sound endures. As we close, let's hold the Taos hum close. It's a drone in the desert night, its story living in us. Its hearers, like Javier, didn't know we'd seek it, but they hoped, trusting time to listen. That hope inspires us to question, to seek, to dream. So what truths will you chase? What sounds will you follow? The Taos hum is quiet, but its echo lingers in every mystery we unravel. That evening in Taos, when I felt the desert's pulse, I was silent. Now, I'd say the point is to keep listening, to keep searching, to keep wondering. The Taos hum is America's strangest sound, but its spirit endures. What do you think? What does this hum mean to you? Have you felt the pull of unexplained phenomena, the urge to uncover strange sounds in American mysteries? Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us what inspires you, what enigmas you want to explore. If you're captivated by the paranormal and the shadows of Taos, subscribe, hit that bell, and join us for more tales weaving past and present. The Taos hum is ours to carry forward. Thank you for wandering through the desert with us. Until next time, keep chasing the secrets lost in the silence.